Yeah, I think we have sound. Awesome. Do we have sound this time? Please tell me. Just waiting for any confirmation that our sound is working. I have today my little stream deck that I will keep with me to help try and make things run a little bit smoother, which is good. I also might quickly, yay, awesome. Sorry, turn these down just a touch now because it's a little bright. Hopefully that's okay. Sorry, person behind the monitor. Any way to up sound? Absolutely. Is that better? I'm just being conscious about how much sound we have just to avoid, sorry dear, I was trying to sing out to you, but. There we go. Not enough light, too much light, everything's going south. We got it. As you can tell on this stream, we are currently in a different room compared to where we were last time. So a little bit of configuration, I appreciate the patience. Not very loud, but it could be my phone. Okay, is the sound better now that I have turned it up? Please let me know. I've spent most of the day trying to make sure that this set got put together so that way we could actually run Umart OnLive, because there's a little bit of construction in the car park this morning. So I do apologize while we slowly configure all of our lighting and stop my face from glowing. Hey, that looks all right. Yes, excellent. Awesome. Well, hello, hi. Happy day that ends in Y. My name is Jess and welcome to Umart OnLive. I'm very excited. This week we are talking about everything AI. So we have a couple of links and a few different commands that you can put into the chat to find links to the devices that we're talking about today. One of them being !Duo and the other one being !MSI 16. So today we are looking into the Asus ZenBook Duo, which is this guy right here. If you haven't seen it, I'll show you lots of the cool hardware features on that one very soon. Then we also have our MSI Prestige 16. So thank you very much. Oh, we're open, there we go. Thank you very much to Asus and MSI for letting us have a look at these machines. Well, thank you to the person who kindly let us borrow the ZenBook to have a deep dive into these two. And naturally, all of this is wrapped around the current talk of AI and AI assistants. So if you don't know what AI assistants are, it's basically streamlining productivity through AI on different devices. Commonly heard of right now is the Copilot, I think, Microsoft AI Copilot. So Copilot has a whole bunch of different features. If I remembered every detail about all of them that I've listened to and read over the last few days, I'm pretty sure I myself would be an AI assistant. Seeing as I'm not and the old memory is running a little bit low, then I will make sure that you guys have all of the links and everything available to go and do some research and find out lots of info for yourself. I was going to go as far as to ask Copilot to explain Copilot, because that is something that Copilot is very capable of doing. Copilot, something that I did retain, is that it can go through, if you ask it a request, it can find information and scour things like on Google and do a summary for you so that you don't have to go and do all of that reading yourself. It can also help streamline productivity in booking or common threads that you use on your computer. If you try and book a lunch or anything like that with someone with dietary requirements, this is all something that I literally read a few days ago, which I thought was pretty cool. It can then streamline that process to try and help you find the most suitable options for that event that you were trying to plan. Realistically, I probably should have utilized it a little bit better, maybe we wouldn't have so many tech issues with Umart OnLive, but you know what? We're live, and that's the important part. Yes, welcome. If this isn't your first Umart OnLive, welcome back. If it is slowly getting less chaotic every single time. This is the third separate set that we have had. I didn't try and do the green screen this time because I figured half of my body would disappear anyway, and the blue screen also tried to steal my hair. So how is everybody feeling today? How are we doing before we deep dive into any of these cool devices? Everything is just, I'm just trying to make sure that it says we're live and we're actually live. Oh, is it still a bit low? I'll turn it back up again. Ooh. I can see that somebody has sent me a message, but I have no idea what it says. I cannot read it. Oop. I also need to change all of this stuff. There we go. Oop. Hey, I can view the software now. Oh, nice. Don't mind me. It has been an absolutely hectic morning trying to make sure that everything got together. But yes, no, Stream Elements is on it with the commands. I also believe that you can put exclamation mark commands, which will then show you all of the other things that you can type in to see all of the links and everything that we've got in there. If somebody could please test that for me, that would be awesome, because yes, we've had a bit of fun with software trying to update. Just don't put a space in between the exclamation mark and the word. Or capital letters. Oh, the capital letters worked. There you go. Sweet. Yes, we also have for our Asus, the Asus ZenBook Duo, we are currently running a promotion where you can get $100 off with the code Umart Duo from our live stream just for watching. Commands, if you add an S on the end, it should work. I also seem to have caught up, which is great. Yes. You have to add an S on the end and it should work. We'll get there. Would you, oh, there we go. It should have worked. Ah, there we go. There's a link there that says that's where you can find a list of all of the commands on there. That's good. I haven't yet to have tested that. Probably should have, haven't yet. Anyway, so without trailing off too much further, now that we know that everything is running, everything is working, let's have a look into our Asus ZenBook Duo. So this one is the laptop that I've had a little bit more time to have a look at. Oh, I don't think he realized that purges all of the messages, but it's fine. So we have our Asus ZenBook Duo. Now this one here has some pretty cool features. It does come with the Asus Pen 2.0, I believe it is, off the top of my memory. Now, I will unplug it for the sake of this. I am terrified to be holding this. I will say that. When it was handed to me in the office, I was so conscious to not drop it. And this will not be the thing that I drop on stream, because this is a lone product. So It has a kickstand on the back, and there are many reasons why this thing is pretty handy. So you can have it set up so that you can look at your screens or anything like that. But one of the main reasons that that little kickstand is so useful is because, I'm gonna face it this way while I do this. This laptop has two monitors. And the second one is underneath the keyboard. Now, with that stand, you can sit the monitors up sideways to have it resting so that more people can view it. As fun as it sounds for me to just let go of it, where it stands up, I'm not gonna let that thing fall over though, so. But it would be funny. It might be funny for you guys. But also, something that's really cool about this mode is that while the two monitors are separate from the keyboard is still Bluetoothed to the laptop itself so that you can still use it, you can still type, which is very handy. So you can use it with your dual monitors, but you don't have to sacrifice the use of your keyboard. And then when you put it back on, it magnetically attaches it back to these contacts down here. So, ever so carefully. This one is also touchscreen, so it can be used, let me just. So on this here, you can use the pen to draw, to do anything else like that on the tablet. Both screens are touchscreen. And it has the ASUS AI system. Do I remember it off the top of my head? No. Did I have a palm card about this? Absolutely. Is it out of reach currently? Yeah. Should I freestyle it? Probably not. But doing my best to remember as much as possible, but there was so much information about so many things that I read over the last few days, including researching Copilot very extensively, and then discovering right at the end of my research that I probably could have asked Copilot to give me a summary of all three of these products, and then still didn't do it. But yes, does anyone have any questions or anything that they would like to see with the ASUS ZenBook before we start to have a look at our Prestige? And if you say to drop it, the answer is a stern no. I guess a few more points or commonly asked questions as well is that in this one it has 32 gigs of onboard RAM. Unfortunately, it is not upgradable, but 32 gigs of RAM in a laptop is still pretty good. And then 1 terabyte SSD storage. Also not upgradable, but 1 terabyte of storage in a laptop is pretty amazing. If I recall correctly off the top of my head, and somebody can check the website to verify this information for me, but I believe it is in single screen mode, 13.5 hours video playback time with its battery life. And in dual screen mode, I believe it's somewhere around 12. I think I should just get my thing out. Somebody quiz me on that, because I'm pretty sure I got pretty close. If it does not say it on our website, I believe I saw it on the ASUS website. Aha, I found them. It's fine, I have my information now. Everything is a-okay. We have been so frantic trying to make sure that now that all of the construction in the car park, we could still go live today. It is 13.5 in single screen and 10.5 in dual screen. I was so close. So it's 10.5 hours in dual screen of video playback time. If you were to use your PC Mark 10, it is 8.8 hours in single screen and 8 hours in dual. See, I had all of this. I was so ready. But how much are they? So currently, I believe that the Asus ZenBook, ooh, how did I not write that part down? Moderator. Oh, 3,999. Yes, which is exactly why I didn't want to drop it on stream. The fear when it was handed to me originally, because I looked at the website and I started to research it, and then they passed it to me, and I was pretty sure I was already going to break it. But it's fine. I did sit around and play with all of the fold-out options at my desk. As fun as it sounds to drop it in here trying to do that. Yes. What else have I got written down for this? Yeah, it's got, the Asus AI Sense camera and the AI noise cancellation. So if you are on calls, then it can use AI to do noise cancellation for your calls, and it can always make sure that you're properly in focus and that you look best for all conference calls. And I believe it is quoted directly from the website, which is amazing. And I'm pretty sure that my notes for the MSI Prestige are almost entirely empty. And by almost, I mean I've looked at this and I've seen that the AI system is on there. So I'm going to rely on my moderators and lots of people who can pull up some information to send to me. And I'm just going to show you this thing. About this one as well, again, because I put so much research into this. You can get a 4090 with that much money. This is very true. Or 2 monitors on a laptop with a pen and a Bluetooth keyboard, which is pretty cool. And it's $100 off if you use Umart Duo. So with the Prestige, something that I've noticed with both of these laptops is they're both incredibly lightweight. So this here, I believe with its keyboard on, is a total of 1.65 kilos, which puts it in the ultralight laptop range. And I believe that's the exact same for the MSI Prestige. Picking it up yesterday, I wasn't entirely sure if they had sent us a real one to show or if it was a mock model, because it didn't feel like it had a battery in it, but it still has an incredible battery life. So I guess that will just attest to where the technology is going, which is awesome. Yes. New stream idea, durability of equipment when dropped. The anxiety, just thinking about it, is so much. But yes, we'll have a quick look at our Prestige 16. Now, both of these laptops are charged via Thunderbolt. Now, something that I did think was really cool about this is a lot of its ports are on the back. One of the first things I'd noticed is that there is pretty much nothing on either of the sides, except you've got Ethernet on this side here. But a majority of your ports are on the back. I believe this one here has its ports on the side as well. These are just the random things that people like to know about laptops. See, I can show you this thing actively. If you want me to rattle off information, I'll do my best from what I remember, but I know this thing significantly more than the other one currently. And that has got no attestment to preference or to quality. It is purely just things that I had time to research. So this one here, we have 2 Thunderbolts. We have the charging port down here, so all are USB-C. And then over our other side, we have HDMI, and then we have our audio jack as well. The fear. I believe that it is an alloy of, I know this one. It's aluminium and a different metal that I should know, but I've forgotten. So we're going to move on. Because they're both made out of the same materials, which is why they're both ultra light. Now, this one here, we have our SD card slot on the side with our Ethernet port and our audio jack. Nintendo. This is very true. This is a very advanced Nintendo DS. I feel like it might do a little bit more because I don't think that the Nintendo DS has AI on it. Now, we also have, on the back of this one, 2 Thunderbolt ports, I believe, USB and HDMI, which is pretty good. Now, again, the fear in, yes, but this one has a 4K HDR OLED. There we go. My camera will not keep up with the quality of the screen, but it is very, very pretty. It is 180 flex down to flat, unless somebody lied to me about it, which would have been so much funnier on the stream. So folds down all the way to flat. RJ45, yes. And then it also has our built-in AI software, so you can see that the Copilot preview is on here. But then we also have, I believe, in the MSI Center, this one we can play with a little bit more freely. It's going to make me do all the user agreement stuff. Oh. Oh. Cool. While it does its initialization, probably good. We'll let that set up. We, yes, do intend to have hopefully a more permanent set in the near future. And this one, it's a temporary permanent set, if that makes sense. So hopefully next week's Umart OnLive, if we don't already move to the next set, which I think will probably be in here, hopefully we'll be able to be a little bit more organized. And I'll definitely have some more time to prep and have more info about everything. I guess while we wait for this to load, never mind, it's loaded. If there is anything else that you would like to see us show on Umart OnLive, please feel free to let us know. Here we go. Oh, shiny. There's a little lucky dragon on there. Oh, did we... Magnesium. I was going to say magnesium, but I kind of just didn't think that that sounded right. So yes, 90% post-industrial recycled magnesium aluminium alloy for the Asus ZenBook Duo. And I believe that is similar, if not the same, for the Prestige 16. I did read into it a little bit. Unfortunately, time was of the essence. I'm just going to find in our settings. Now, oh, there we go. I'm just playing with it at this point. I should really put the laptop down. I'm getting a little too excited. Okay, I'm just going to set this one back up here. It does look very pretty though. I do wish that the camera would reflect how nice it looks. I'll probably get the nod of approval from the person hiding behind the camera. It looks pretty. Yeah, not of approval. We're fine. I always have someone secretly lurking in the back of the stream. So yes. Did anyone have any questions about any of this? Because I also do have a few moderators and everything in the chat to try and help us answer any questions you've got. Do you have any questions about Umart OnLive, about our day-to-day? What else did I write down? I just need somebody to like pull out all the stops on the MSI Prestige and I can just answer 1,000,001 questions about the Asus. Do custom builds live? Absolutely. So yes, we did do a build last week of our MSI configurator. I'm not sure if that SKU is ready just yet, so that those are for purchase. And when those 5 builds are available for purchase, if anyone buys one of those, then they go in the draw to win the MSI monitor. So very exciting stuff. We also do have the winners for week 1 organized. I'm not sure if we have the, do we have that screen, the banner for the winners? We're very organized, as you can tell. This will get gradually less chaotic as weeks go on. Oh, awesome. Oh, okay. That's probably important because of the AI stuff. So it says that like on my little cheat sheets, I wrote down the Intel AI Boost or NPU. The NPU allows 1.57 times battery life, so it can allow up to 1.57 times more battery life, which is very exciting. Yes. So all very exciting. Looking at doing some more content for our online platforms as well. Hopefully being able to have a chat with some more of our staff or even some of our suppliers, our vendors and things like that in the future. Lots of big plans. For the moment, it's just a matter of getting the the groundwork done. So yes, thank you very much for bearing with me. What I might do is, if I've just received that, I will go 2 seconds. do apologize. We have been having a few issues with our connection, so unfortunately we are going to have to wrap up the stream a little bit earlier today. Like I said, we've only just moved into this set, so trying to get everything fixed up in a pretty tight schedule was a lot. So unfortunately, the laptop that we're running the stream off is having a few difficulties, and it's not holding up as well as we had hoped. So unfortunately, we are going to have to end this Umart OnLive here, but next week we will have everything set up so that way we should be able to smoothly run our Umart OnLive, and then once we have our permanent set, everything should hopefully go off without a hitch. But let's be honest, wouldn't be a Umart OnLive in our early days without some tech issues. So thank you so much for watching this very, very brief Umart OnLive. Next week, we might look more into the AI systems themselves. We were just trying to get everything to start working, get it to start running, and unfortunately nothing wanted to work for us. So doing our best, still finding our footing, but next week, if you've got any questions or anything, feel free to send them through to us, and that way we'll be able to answer everything. Might try and get somebody who definitely retains a little bit more of the information than I do next week to talk to me with them about everything and show you some more in-depth info about these systems and everything that is awesome about them. So thank you so much. Do apologize again. And we will see you in the next stream. So see you later.